Allie, and today I'm going to show you how to do a double-sided French braid. This is just the method I use. I'm sure there's probably a million, but here we go. So I'm going to start by side parting my hair, and I like to do an extreme side part so that the braid on the left side starts nice and far down the other side of my head. I'm going to part it there, and I'm going to go all the way to the back and just divide it up so I have two sections. And now I'm just going to quickly talk about the method I use to braid. And what I do is I take a piece of hair, divide it into 3 sections, and this method, the braiding method and the French braiding method, are just all about switching pieces of hair, strands of hair back and forth from one hand to another and from finger to finger. So what I'm going to first do, I have my 3 sections. I'm going to hold the right section with my right hand, left section with part of my left hand, and then my index finger and my thumb pinch the middle section, like this. So here's the first position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over, take my middle finger and pull that right strand over, grab what used to be the middle with my right hand, now that becomes my right strand, and then I'm going to pinch the middle strand with my right index finger and my right thumb. I'm going to do it again with the left strand. I'm going to bring it over with my middle finger, grab what used to be the middle with my left hand, and pinch with my with my left finger, my left index finger, and my left thumb. Do it again. Middle finger, grab, pinch. Middle finger, grab, pinch. So that's just a normal braid, but the French braid, I use the same method. I just keep adding more hair in as I go along. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I'm going to go about 1 inch into my part and grab just the top layer, like this. I'm going to divide that into 3 sections. And now I'm going to start with a normal braid, just 1 section of that normal braid, 2, 3. Okay, and now I'm going to go and grab the very front and the very top of this part. Combine those 2 sections to make one, bring it over with my middle finger, and then grab this strand and pinch. Grabbing a section from the back, combining those 2 sections into one, grab them both with my middle finger, bring them over, and pinch. Going to continue down the front. I'm going to continue braiding until all the hair from this left side is incorporated into my braid. And I'm going to grab hair from as far back as I can towards the end so that I make sure I don't leave any pieces out or that I don't reach the end of the braid with too much hair left. Okay, so now that I've incorporated all my hair into the braid, I'm going to keep braiding just a little bit more, and then I'm going to put a scrunchie on it. We're going to come back to it in a minute. Now I'm going to go over to this side, and I'm going to do the same thing. So now that I've reached all the way down to where all the hair is incorporated into that right side, I'm going to keep going again just a little bit more. I'm going to go a little farther down with this side because this side's going to wrap around the back of my head. So I'm going to go pretty far down to about here. And I'm going to take this side, wrap it around, and join it with the left side. And I'm going to undo this scrunchie and make sure I have both big strands in my hand. Undo that scrunchie and combine both these sections, and then I'm going to re-separate them using hair from both of the big sections into 3 different strands. And then I'm going to braid those 3 strands all the way down. And then I'm going to put a scrunchie on the end. And now I'm going to take a look, see if I have any stray hairs going crazy on top. And I do. I'm going to tuck this one right in here. I'm just going to tuck it into the braid itself. And some people like to pull on the strands of the braid to make it look thicker. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. And here's how it looks from this side. And from the right side. And of course from the back. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and here you have it, a double-sided French braid.